because it's July 4th, I wanted to go through certain, people, because there's a lot of America hate and a lot of America love, and go through some of that. So to start out, Rebecca Lobo. She's actually, you set this clip up.
Former WNBA star from when people really didn't care.
Yeah, from people.
This is when people really didn't. This is when it was like, what? There's a WNBA?
Well, she almost pissed off their one fan.
So they disagree with you. They do, and I disagree with them, and that's fine. That's what makes America great, right, Pant Ward?
Oof. Awkward.
I should rephrase that. Yeah. But yeah, I did think
opinion are perfectly
yes,
fine.
that's a better way to say it. Sorry about that.
Big yikes, Lobo.
Big yikes.
Definitely not in the WNBA is not the place to say that.
That's so fucking hilarious that it was just like a fucking, you could hear a pin drop.
I know. She goes, that's what makes our country great.
And it just goes.
He goes, that sounds a little too close to a fascist slogan, Lobo.
Yeah. So the one fan was not a happy camper.
No. I mean, the WNBA is such a mess.
Dude, it's 100% just like a
one player
organization.
I mean,
too.
yeah, it's literally there's one player and then there's
two.
Who's the second one?
Angel Reese.
Yeah, but I'm saying the one that sells tickets is like Caitlin Clark, and then it's really.
I'm gonna do my
big drop off.
I'm doing my citizenship test this year, so then
you know how many questions you're gonna have to answer about the WNBA?
All of them.
A lot.
Yeah, I think that's.
Who was the leading scorer in 2017 in the WNBA?
That's it is so hilarious though that if you want to be in the WNBA, if you want to be involved in any sort of way, you have to be like, what do you think of America? It fucking sucks. It's actually what's a better country? You go fucking all of them.
Who's the best player in the league? A black one.
Yeah, a black one for sure. The other white one stinks and she's a bitch.
Fucking hate her.
Her hot dog's good. No, they're gross.
Yeah.
What's the best race? All the other ones, but white.
White worst.
White's the worst.
All
obviously, I don't know.
Good.
All the other ones are fucking great. White stink. See, they love listening to that speech in the newsroom, which I always thought was the corniest show. That one goes viral every once in a while, where they go, "Oh, America's the best country in the world because it's 45th in literacy, 85th in library books, 95th in cracks in the sidewalk."
Most potholes per capita.
845th in smoggy forests. 485th in wobbly chairs at the schools.
Dude, when Obama was in office, though, that fucking was hitting hard.
That video hit so hard.
Oh man, that was making
that video never hit hard for me, and I wasn't even not even because I was just being too contrarian hipster or something.
Sure.
It was more just it was just so obvious to me when they go, America's the best in all these things. It's actually the worst in all these things. And I was like, yeah, except the things that matter. You go, it's like,
you're like, they have to be number one in everything.
No, but to me, it felt like this. It always felt like this. If they go, what's the best company? And then you go, I don't know. Someone said Amazon, and you go, oh yeah, Amazon's bakery's the best. Then Amazon's the best? Then why does Tim's Muffin Shop have higher employee
satisfaction?
Higher employee satisfaction, more days off, higher literacy of their employees.
Sure.
The employees' kids have a better time. They've reported having more fun at the company picnic. You're just like,
they have kind bars in the break room.
Yeah, and you go, I think I would have measured the best company on biggest cultural impact of the economy.
Again. It's
you go best country, you go economy, military strength, cultural influence.
For me, there's only really one question, and it's if you got rid of borders and you go, where would the most people go overnight?
Yeah,
America, no question. If you just got rid of borders and you go free for all, where are most people going?
Yeah,
America.
That's a good way to describe it. Yeah, and you go, why is that? You go, well, for one, it has the most upward mobility.
Yeah, for sure. It has lots of shit. It has fucking Diet Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, so
you, for some reason, can't even get in Canada.
I know.
It's crazy. Last time I was there, I was looking for a Diet Dr. P. It just doesn't exist there.
Is that true? Because I used to get Diet Dr. P. You just maybe don't know a guy.
Dude, I was going all over, man. I don't think I ever had a Diet Dr. Pepper in Canada.
I did.
Did you? Yeah, and then I remember I've been in Canada 3 times in the last 2 months, and every time I've tried to find one. impossible.
Okay.
Yeah. So if they're around, they're at like one of those specialty shops where they go, it's like a sodas of the world shop.
See, Diet Dr. Pepper is the best, but it's also, it's not my most regular. So I actually like it better than Diet Coke. However, I drink more Diet Coke, if that makes sense to you.
Well, it's not. I
would say for every 3 Diet Cokes, I go for 1 Diet Dr. Pepper. But when I have that Diet Dr. Pepper, I like it better. But I don't like to have it every time.
If it's available, it's the one I get. But a lot of times it's not available.
Yeah, but if it's available a lot these days, so
it rips.
But either way, that is. I always thought too. It was just like because right now there's been obviously leading up to July 4th, you get the American hate, and as the immigrants, obviously that's it is. I think that a lot of people think that it's more hated by immigrants and stuff than it is a lot of times, especially if you have Mexican immigrants. It always kind of struck me as funny when they would be like, if ICE comes, you guys are fucked. Like it just like assumes that everyone's here is illegal.
Yeah.
Like it's almost like it is. There's like a little bit of like I guess the racism to on the other way where you're just like. Did you just assume that I'm like an illegal immigrant? You go, you'll be fucked. I'm trying to stop them from getting you. And you're like, no, I'm like here.
I'm here, man.
Like most people that are here.
Dude, if ICE fucking rolled up on us, we would get fist bumps by the end. We'd be getting pictures with them and shit. I'd have my fucking alligator Alcatraz merch on. Like,
yeah, it's kind of like, you know what it also reminds me of? Like when they always say the cops thing, they're just like, it's like going up to black people and you're like, obviously I'm trying to get the cops from, stopping you from doing your thing. And you're like, what? And you go, well, obviously if the cops are cracking down on crime, you're fucked. And you go, I'm not doing that much crime.
I don't do any crime.
You go, okay, yeah. Hear that, everybody? He's not doing any crime. So we don't need any cops here.
No cops, no crime.
Cops, stay away from his area. Whatever he's doing over there is none of your business.
None of your business.
Yeah, I got you, buddy.
Yeah, I got you, buddy. I'll hide you in my attic.
He's like, I'm actually, like, I work at a bank. And you're like, you hear that, everybody? That's right. He works at a bank. He is not a criminal.
But between us, you're skimming a little off the top.
Obviously, hey, and none of my business, you've been through a lot.
Yeah, been through. Your people have been through.
So if you're stealing from your bank, that is not my business. If anything, I don't even consider it stealing. So you hear that? He deserves that money. He goes,
reparations.
It's reparations. The guy goes, I'm not stealing. You go,
exactly. Yeah,
he's not stealing. He deserves that money.
I mean, again, people watch the news wherever they live, and a lot of news is just like, yeah, America's this hellhole, and you go, pretty sick.
Yeah, I know.
It's pretty sick here.
Well, they also, I had another really funny one where there was this Indian article, and it goes, in the Economic Times, it goes, passport privilege. And it goes, Indians, Americans get to stay in 5-star hotels where, okay, I'll just explain what happened instead of reading their headline.
Okay.
Basically, if you go to a layover somewhere and the plane gets canceled, for example, the Americans can go, stay at a hotel and, hang out in the city for 5 hours, where if you're Indian, you can't just go into the city. So you have to stay in the airport, right?
Why is that?
Because you don't have a passport to go there.
Oh, because you don't have a visa.
If you're an American, you can just go to different places.
Sure.
And if you're Indian, you can't just come to Canada. You have to get a visa.
Yeah, you have to get a visa. Yeah.
And they're like, and it's because of racism and passport privilege. And you're like, no, the reason is because Americans aren't, they don't have a high percentage of going to Sweden and staying there.
Sure, yeah.
They're a low risk for staying there.
Yeah. They're just they don't have a concern that you're gonna be in Islamabad and then you're just gonna sneak out from your fucking layover.
Suckers! I live in Turkey now.
Yeah, exactly. Losers.
Yeah, there's an easier way to get to Turkey.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, this is
fucking
done.
Sucker. Yeah, I live in Afghanistan now. Right. So in other countries, they think that with the Indian passport, the reason for that is and again, you go a passport privilege, and you're like, so you're saying it is better to be American?
Of course.